look for candy.
Wanted to do a simple recap of Janiyah McMichael Rogers, who is still missing. So this right here is just a compilation of videos that I put together just so we can bring focus back to the fact that she is still missing.
What's going on, everybody? Just want to say that we still searching for Janiyah McMichael Rogers. But at the beginning of this case, when I first came on, I spent a lot of time talking and being around Jasmine and Kiara. But I asked Jasmine, who are some of the people that she think, her daughter may be with. So she gave me a couple of names. I followed up with those names and, conducted my own investigation. And I didn't find no means of pointing a finger and labeling people a suspect. I've cleared them. Some of the police even cleared. But it just makes me pissed that I feel like as long as the fingers were being pointed everywhere else to other people, the pressure wasn't on Jasmine. Everyone who she called a suspect, I've watched, I interviewed, I talked to them. I even been to some of their houses and searched myself, and then I didn't find nothing.
What's up, man?
Let me turn. I don't think volume is up high enough.
I'm supposed to be in my man cave when I conduct my business with my daughter, man.
Yeah,
I don't try to have my other kids, keep them up the way, There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
I'm in my man cave now. What's the word, big fella?
Man, hey. Pushing awareness for your baby, man. It's not stop.
You know that. This 24/7. This 24/7
You feel me?
with us, man. That's what they failed to realize. Like,
right.
They just not getting into this. We've been doing this, Since, you've been out here doing this since behind the wall. Shit, this shit been 24/7 for us, though.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get into no other stuff, man. It's strictly about, your baby.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Bringing awareness, raising awareness for your baby.
Yeah. So,
we ain't stopping.
No, sir, not at all.
The grandmother of now 14-year-old Janiyah Abrielle McMichael Rogers discussed, stating Janiyah's sibling, alleged 62-year-old Nathaniel Walker, molested her and the missing Gary teen. Mr. Walker explained his summer of 2024 whereabouts during a Facebook live stream. And in response to Pebbles inferring that there could have been a possibility Mr. Walker was in Indianapolis on August 5th, filing an LLC for Nala Transport, his independently owned and operated company. Mr. Walker boldly stated a Motor Lines Corporation, Hirschbach, based in Iowa, filed his LLC during a Facebook live stream. However, his certificate of organization and two other documents clearly show Mr. Walker filed the LLC for his own trucking company.
Guess what? She was with family. When my wife told me that that child was going to be with her family, I told my wife the week prior to me coming home, I said, baby, that's not a good thing. I think something is not going to be right with that situation. And look where we are today. So what Pebbles is concerned about is, why was I home and not out driving a truck? Fuck you. I don't have to explain nothing to you. Now, on August 17th, the search kicked off. Why was I home? To be with my family and to help look for this child. The following week, I go back out. I'm with Hirschbach in Nala Transportation. Pebbles, since you so concerned about the name of my company. But what you don't understand is that I did not set up my LLC. The company set it up. So the date August 5th you're talking about, Pebbles? Yes, it may have been filed in Indianapolis, but I wasn't nowhere around in Indianapolis. The company filed the LLC, and it needs to go through Indiana in order to be put on record, miss. So the following week, I come back home. We're doing a second search.
Because a lot of stuff been exposed. I'm gonna tell y'all just like this, man. A lot of people y'all follow ain't what they make themselves out to be. Like 100. A lot of people want to be heroes when they not heroes. They make it about themselves, but y'all don't see that. I'm with this girl mother right now. And when I say, y'all got this lady looking bad. Just because she don't come on social media for her to search for her daughter, that means she ain't looking for her?
People start hating on you and jealous and envy of you. You know, it's because you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing in life. So, you know, I got tough skin, very tough skin. So, you know, the thing is to keep on pushing, man. Keep on pushing every single day. You know what I'm saying? Apply that pressure for the missing people. My question is, if you said that this baby ran away, right? Then why would Gary PD bring dogs and be searching all around your house? You know, where's the proof of the 911 call? Where's the proof that Gary PD came with the dogs? I guess your camera wasn't working on that day either, huh?
Flirtatious and got shot down. Not only that, wow. He tried to talk to one of Kiara's cousins. She shot him down. Wow. So it was just like, you're on this wow. for a whole nother reason. And then now to this day, he is in a relationship with Kiara's cousin's Tia.
I already have my pre-public service announcement going on through the speaker. So Deja, which is the second oldest, asked me, Mr. KC, can I say something on the mic? And I looked over at her in the passenger seat. I said, you want to say something? And she's like, yeah. So I asked her why. She said, because if my sister heard my voice, that she would come out wherever she is. So I thought about it. I said, you know what? That sounds like a great idea.
Public service announcement. This is a missing child alert for Janiyah McMichael, 13 years old, 4 feet, 101 pounds. Last seen in Gary, Indiana, off of Virginia Street.
Thank you. Missing child alert. Janiyah McMichael, 13 years old, 4 feet, 101 pounds. If there's any information or any tips where she can be, please call 911 immediately.
Y'all find her and you don't want to bring her directly to me because you feel like something's going on? Casey, what you did with the other young man and took him to the police station, do my daughter the exact same way because I don't want her in your care. But you can take her to the police station if you find her in this area and the family will always get the backlash. charged. I don't have pending charges. The FBI has been in my house in October. We are now in, what month are we in? May? I mean, they got the reasons and stuff for this. So, I mean, the public should be smarter and use common sense to follow the right leads.
So was it a GoFundMe created?
Oh, yeah.
You created a GoFundMe?
Oh, no.
You didn't create one?
I have not created
I seen a GoFundMe, so it wasn't yours?
Oh, of course not. That was actually Antonio Rogers who made a GoFundMe.
And Antonio Rogers is
Jania's sperm donor.
Child father.
Whatever, you know. But yeah, that's who that is.
And what was the GoFundMe about?
About helping for searches for the summer. Summer has started. They've done a balloon release, not a search. I don't see where the money is going. Maybe to the shirts that they got made, or the. But
they this what it is. It's crazy because you know he doing something Friday for Janaya. So I know he's trying to get some money for that. Cause I know he tried to get my petting zoo, which I was gonna give to him for free. And so he got people thinking he paying for stuff, but they're not paying for anything. Everybody just basically donating.
Yeah.
So he actually getting money and pocketing the money.
The entire video, it is on Missing, Lost, and Trafficked.
Anybody that I could think of. I went to work. Before I got off work, my nieces made a whole bunch of missing flyers, and we were out there. Ever since that day, we go to her house. I called her. What's going on, Jazz? What happened? Where you at? Oh, we out searching. I'm on my way to her house. I pull up, knock on her door. She come outside. She was asleep.
Oh, and let's not forget how the first day she was sound asleep while we're out searching, and also told us we're doing too much to find her daughter because we're making Facebook posts to send out an alert. And not only that, when I left work, when she called me, no, get down. And I left work to go over there.
Right.
She had dirt on her shoes. Then she changed her shoes when everyone came over.
Go have a seat. Okay, you're okay. Go sit down.
Here.
She had dirt on her shoes when you went over there?
She did. And that was the first thing I noticed when I was hugging her, because her saying she just blocked me away from her life. Me and Jasmine have been close my whole life. Come on now. What do I have to lie for? The fact of the matter is she shouldn't be on your live, because I watched the whole live. Yelling at everybody, saying fuck everyone, showing zero emotion when my mom has done lives, podcasts, crying. This is her granddaughter, not her daughter. So the fact that she can't show emotion for her own child is crazy.
And since day one, she said, take my post down. I said, why would I take my post down on Facebook? She's missing. She said, because the detective said to take it down because whoever has her is going to move further away with her.
And the detective.
Well, what are you talking about? I talked to the detective. He said he never get in contact with you, and we did it that way. Don't take it out of the kids. I said, because it was like 50 cupcakes and juices. I said, just take it to the kids at home. Just let them have it. She did not let them take it home. Jose had to return everything, because what am I going to do with 50 cupcakes and juices, you know? And I don't have no kids at home. So he took it back, and she was trying to have a little counseling type on the phone with me, and I said, Jazz, this ain't that. I'm not doing this shit with you on the phone. You ain't no fucking counselor, and whoever the fuck you with ain't no counselor. You trying to, have a phone conversation with me like we're doing some counseling shit. No, this shit is stupid as fuck, because she was trying to question me and all this shit, because that's what the fuck they do, and that's what they do to these kids. So, and as you could see, she was being coached on this shit, just like, even when at court, she's always like that, and that's how these kids were too. So, it's just a sad situation. Like I said, Kevin wants to, if he finds Janaya, thank you, find her. You find Janaya, thank you. Anybody find Janaya on this audience, I don't care who finds her. We just need to find her. We need answers. Yeah. We need answers. My boots cannot be on the streets anymore, on the ground like they were at first, because I have to care for my grandchildren. But when I get the chance, I do it. Please, just let us know where she's at. Yeah. I pray that she's still alive. I pray to God that she's still alive. And if she is not, we need to put her to rest. When you grieve, when you lose somebody, you know where they're at. They're at the cemetery. Or if you have them in the urn, you could grieve. We don't know where Jania's at. It's the not knowing that is the worst. Yeah, it's the worst. It's worse than anything because we don't know. We don't know if she's suffering or if she's not suffering. My grandkids, the one that told me that story, does not change. We pass lakes. Mommy and Kiara put Jania in the water, down in the water. It doesn't change. The story does not change. When I take my grandchild to bath, the one that's saying it, terrified of the water, terrified, screaming and screaming. And I have to talk to my grandchild and let my grandchild know it is okay. Nothing's going to happen to you. But from the time that water cuts on to the time that water cuts off, my grandchild is screaming. Why? Because they know. My grandchildren know, but they are terrified. They are terrified. So that's why Jasmine was also gloating on their life, how they didn't find any evidence in her house. If they found evidence in her house, and not trying to say that, my niece isn't here with us, but there's many ways that you can get rid of, someone, that you can kill someone. They don't have to bleed. They don't have to do anything of that sort. You can choke someone to death. You can drown them. You can do a lot of things. And not only to mention, they didn't check Kiara's mom's house. They never went over there, and she lives right next door to you. So who's to say you didn't do something and happen to her next door? It just, nothing adds up when it comes to Jasmine and what she says and what she does. She tries to put the blame on everyone else, and it's heart-wrenching because, like my mom did say, it's cold outside. If she's not alive anymore, let us know.
The FBI and the city of Gary are offering a $20,000 reward for information about a missing teenager. The FBI says 14-year-old Jania McMichael went missing in August. They say she's believed to be kidnapped and a victim of foul play. Now, the FBI is offering a $10,000 reward, with the city of Gary matching that. She was last seen August 22nd, or 12th rather, at her home on Malcolm X Boulevard. Anyone with information is asked to contact the FBI.